Assalamu alaikum. 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumaira Kamal. First, the headlines. Anti-terrorism court Lahore has handed down death sentence on 4 counts to culprit Imran Ali in Zeinab murder case. Election Commission will publish a revised list of Senate candidates from 4 provinces tomorrow. Prime Minister says PMLN government vigorously took its mission forward despite politics of sit-ins and conspiracies. 3 terrorists have been killed in an operation by security forces in Dera Ghazi Khan. Complete shutdown was observed in occupied Kashmir today to condemn Indian brutalities against civilians. British Prime Minister has called for a new security treaty with European Union. And now the news in detail. A special anti-terrorism court has awarded 4 counts of death penalty, 1 life imprisonment to culprit Imran Ali in Zeinab murder case. Special Court Judge Sajjad Ahmed gave its judgment in the high-profile case in Lahore today. Convicted Imran Ali will also have to pay 3.5 million rupees fine. The trial in the case was concluded on the Thursday when the judge reserved the verdict after cross-examination of all the prosecution witnesses. A total of 56 witnesses, including Zeinab's uncle and brother, recorded their statements against Imran. The prosecutor informed the court that the forensic report and polygraph test proved that Imran murdered Zeinab. The trial court concluded the proceedings in 4 days. It conducted trial on a fast-track basis to meet the deadline set by the Supreme Court and the Lahore High Court. Chief Justice of Pakistan, Justice Saqib Nisar, had taken suo motu notice of the incident on 10th of the last month. Zeinab's rape and murder had sparked outrage across the country after the 6-year-old Zeinab, who went missing on January 4, was found dead in Kasur on 9th of last month. The Punjab government arrested the serial killer on 23rd of last month. Imran Ali's DNA also matched samples taken from 7 other minor girls who were abused and murdered earlier in Kasur. Election Commission will publish revised list of candidates for the Senate elections of 4 provinces tomorrow. Candidates can withdraw their nomination papers on Monday. Revised lists of candidates for the Senate elections against federal capital seats and FATA seats will be published on Tuesday. Polling for the Senate elections will be held on 3rd of next month at all provincial assemblies and National Assembly. Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi has said that all the institutions should work within their constitutional domain to take the country forward. He was addressing a ceremony in connection with the launch of health insurance card scheme in Hafizabad today. The Prime Minister said, "We respect all the institutions and the judgments of the courts have been implemented in letter and spirit." He said it is important for the country that the decisions taken by the Parliament are also accepted and respected. He said if the law passed by the Parliament was rejected, it will amount to negation of public opinion. Shahid Khaqan Abbasi said the present government has addressed the problems and took forward the country on the path of development. He said over the last 5 years, unprecedented number of projects were initiated and completed. We added 10,400 megawatts of electricity and also addressed the shortage of gas. He said today sufficient gas is available and new connections are being provided. He said despite the politics of sit-ins and conspiracies, the PMLN took forward its mission with full zeal and vigor. The 15th International Cardiac Electrophysiology Conference was held at Armed Forces Institute of Cardiology and National Institute of Heart Diseases in Rawalpindi today. President Mamnoon Hussain, who was the chief guest on the occasion, appreciated hard work and professionalism of the doctors in achieving commendable standards in the field of heart diseases and appreciated AFIC and NIHD for organizing the event to benefit from each other's experiences. He lauded Army Medical Corps for its achievements for latest trends in medical field and earned good name to Pakistan for serving the humanity in different parts of the world under UN auspices. President of Loyal College of Physicians, Edinburgh, UK, Professor Derek Bell, along with his team, delegates from the United States, United Kingdom, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, and more than 360 doctors from across the country attended the conference. This is Radio Pakistan. Joint naval exercise Naseem Al-Bahr 11 between Pakistan Navy and Royal Saudi Navy naval forces concluded in Saudi Arabian waters off Al Jabail today. The exercise comprised of practical demonstrations of fast boat attacks, various formations, maneuvering drills, defense against asymmetric attacks using fast boats, helicopter landings, anti-piracy, and joint response to conventional threats at sea. Live weapon firing was also conducted, in which Pakistan Navy and Royal Saudi Navy forces ships successfully engaged their respective targets. This year, exercise Dera al-Sahil was also a part of Naseem Al-Bahr 11, in which Pak Marines and RSNF Marines exercised amphibious landing operations, escorting operations, beach landing, sniper camouflage training, and boarding operations. Chief Minister Balochistan Mir Abdul Quddus Bizenjo has said that law and order would be resorted in the province at all costs. Addressing passing out parade of anti-terrorist force in Quetta this afternoon, he said security forces and law enforcement agencies personnel have rendered matchless sacrifices for the sake of restoration of durable peace in Balochistan. Bizenjo reiterated the determination to continue the war on terror till elimination of last terrorist in the province and give the people a literate and civilized Balochistan. Commerce Minister Pervez Malik has invited Canadian companies and investors to invest in Pakistan where there is no restriction on repatriation of profits and dividends. He was talking to representatives of large multinational companies of Canadian origin at Chamber of Commerce in Ontario today. The minister apprised them that Pakistan has overcome socio-economic and security-related challenges and laid down the foundation of sustained economic growth in the country. He said the government's prudent policies have also restored macroeconomic stability. In occupied Kashmir, complete shutdown was observed today against the shifting of Kashmiri detainees from Srinagar Central Jail to Jammu and staying of an FIR against the Indian troops involved in the recent killing of civilians in Shopian by the Supreme Court of India. The call for the shutdown had been given by the joint resistance leadership comprising Sayyid Ali Gilani, Mirwais Umar Farooq and Muhammad Yasin Malik. All shops and business establishments remained closed while traffic was off the road in response to the strike. The puppet authorities imposed restrictions in Srinagar by deploying Indian troops and police personnel in the summer capital in Budgam, Shopian and other towns of the occupied territory to prevent people from holding anti-India protests. The authorities also suspended train service in Kashmir Valley. U.S. Air Force Lieutenant General Jeffrey Harrigan says that America-Pakistan continued to work closely in the fight against terrorism. He was addressing a Pentagon press briefing through a video conference from Combined Air Operations Center at Al Udeid Air Base, Qatar. He said, "We will continue to work closely with our partner, Pakistan." To a question about the close air support mission in Afghanistan, the general said that his command had been able to work closely with the Resolute Support Headquarters to understand their requirements and then provide that air support that's necessary to support the Afghan partners on the ground. British Prime Minister Theresa May has called for a new security treaty with the European Union to ensure military intelligence and counter-terrorism cooperation. She stated this while talking to top European and US officials at the Munich Security Conference. She said the partnership that we need to create is one that offers UK and EU a way to combine our efforts to greatest effect where this is in our shared interest. And finally, the weather. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. To end the news, some of the headlines here again. Anti-terrorism court Lahore has handed down a death sentence on 4 counts to culprit Imran Ali in Zeinab murder case. Prime Minister says the PMLN government vigorously took its mission forward despite politics of sit-ins and conspiracies. Complete shutdown was observed in occupied Kashmir today to condemn Indian brutalities against civilians. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio.